Hello, everyone. Mike here, and I just got home from seeing Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. And I'm just gonna get this out of the way right up front. It had some good moments, but in general, I wasn't really a fan. Um, yeah, so that's my bare bones opinion on it. I may get into spoilers here. In fact, I can almost guarantee I will. So if you want beyond just what I thought of the movie, there you go. But let's get to it. First of all, Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice. I loved it. That part was good. I really liked the performance. Although, if anything, it feels kind of like they toned the character down a little. I mean, I watched the first Beetlejuice last night in preparation for going to see the new one, and it just he felt less. I mean, he still had his disgusting moments, which were part of the character, but it didn't feel like there was as much. Like they really toned the character down, in my opinion. But it didn't stop me from still enjoying the character. He was a lot of fun. Funny enough, Catherine O'Hara as Delia felt like they turned her way up. They took her from the kind of quirky, weird sculpture making character that she was in the first one, and they went really over the top with her in this one. Um, Not that she did a bad job with it. It's just I found it weird that it seemed like they toned Beetlejuice down while dialing her way up. Winona Ryder was great as Lydia. She did a really good job with it. Um, Jenna Ortega as Astrid. Uh, At the early stages of this, it suffered from one of my least favorite tropes that movies have been doing for decades, and that is the rebellious teenage child who hates their parents, or in this case, just parent, and kind of causes a lot of problems through their rebellion. And we got that here. That maybe it's because I'm, a guy in his 40s, but initially I found her kind of annoying because the whole rebellious teenager thing just annoys me more than anything else at this point in my life. I do think she acted it well, and I think when we got away from her hating her mom and into other stuff with her character, I think it was better. Uh, Another one of the things I really enjoyed, Willem Dafoe as Johnny, and I cannot remember his last name. They only said it like one time, but as the actor who died and now sees himself as some kind of wannabe cop, he was hilarious. I really enjoyed Willem Dafoe's character in this. That one was a lot of fun. I liked actually a little cameo we got from Danny DeVito. That was kind of an unexpected, fun little bit, although not surprising, because Tim Burton likes to work with Danny DeVito, so it wasn't surprising that he found a way to fit him in there. Um, Monica Bellucci as Dolores, I think she acted the part fine. I didn't really have much thoughts on the character one way or the other. Beetlejuice's wife when he was alive, and as it turns out, the one who killed him, and now needs his soul in order to become immortal. I mean, it was fine. Nothing. I don't feel anything really stood out with it. To be honest, the best part with her was her introduction scene when she is like all torn apart and kind of staples herself back together. That scene was pretty good. My other favorite scene in the movie was the wedding scene. I loved the whole song number. Uh, Beetlejuice being just crazy Beetlejuice was a lot of fun. Um, the different kind of characters he portrayed throughout the movie. I will say, Michael Keaton and Willem Dafoe were the best parts of this movie. Um, I really just wish I had liked it more. But in general, I don't know. It just I feel like maybe it didn't have the heart that the first movie did. Um, I mean, they found a way to get Adam and Barbara out because it would have been really awkward to have Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis in here. You know, when they've both aged up, and my cat's rubbing up against the tripod. Squeaks, Squeaks, come here. If you're gonna be here, come up on my lap. Don't mess with the camera. Come on. Okay. There you go. Sorry about that. Admittedly, the way they got them out was really just kind of a throwaway line. Um, Pretty much just, yeah, we found a loophole they were able to pass on, or cross over, I guess is the correct term. Which, which is, fair enough. It was a way to get them out. They didn't take a lot of time with it. Felt a little throwaway. Um, Another thing that I wasn't a huge fan of was Astrid's boyfriend, the whole storyline with him, which I felt would have been better if they maybe done a little more with it. Because, of course, they had the whole revelation that he was a ghost, that he had killed his parents, and then had died trying to escape the police, more or less. And he needed Astrid to basically take his place so he could get back to the living world. But one, it felt a little rushed, the whole storyline with him. And two, I would have liked to know why he killed his parents. I mean, it's completely possible it could have been like a Michael Myers thing where he just was a psycho. But they never really explained why he did it. It just was initially he claimed that he had fallen out of the tree and broke his neck, and that it was later revealed that he had actually killed his parents, but it never went into why or anything. It was just, okay, we need to get to the point where we now see that he's a bad guy and what he's going to do, so we're just going to say, hey, here's what happened, go. And I'll be honest, somebody's in a mood. I I think a number of the things in the movie felt rushed. So I think Tim Burton had a lot he wanted to tell, and he didn't have the time within the movie in order to tell all the stuff. I wonder if maybe stuff got cut, and like if they did a director's cut, some of the stuff would come out better. Because a lot of the things in the movie felt rushed. But yeah, in general, I don't think it was horrible, but it really just felt like a bit of a letdown. 30 almost 30 years, since the first one, and I don't feel like it really made it worth it. But that's my thoughts on it. If any of you have seen the movie, what did you think? Let me know in the comments. And if you can, like and subscribe. It does a lot to help me out here. That's all I've got on this one. So, until next time.